Disconnection doesn't usually start in the mind, but it starts in the body. I've learned that when I feel disconnected, my body knew long before my mind was able to catch up. I was starting to have headaches, tight shoulders, shallow breathing, and just constant fatigue and restlessness. I just didn't know what to do. My walks didn't appeal to me anymore. I loved going swimming, but even doing my routine exercises, they weren't giving me joy anymore. It was just going through the motions. And as a result, I ended up sleeping a lot. I a lot of times came home, went right to bed, and got up and redid it every morning. But that was a sign from your team to say things need to change, and it'll start to showing up in your body. These aren't signs of failure though. These are signals that time needs to change. Your body holds memories. It holds what's bothering you. It's keeping you together. If it's not letting you down, it's communicating with you that things need to change. Now, for us, a clear signal for me, a lot of times is when my sleeping habits come into play. I've been known to sleepwalk ever since I was younger. But as I've grown older, when I think things are bothering me or something and I think everything is all fine and hunky-dory, I find I sit up and I'll sleep. And when I wake up, I'm going, that's interesting. Now, I've noticed this through self-reflection that I'm like, when I sit up and sleep, something's going on. And I ask my team, what is it that's happening? So, just to introduce myself, I'm Rhonda. I'm an advanced angel empowerment practitioner, certified spiritual medium, and a future social worker. I work with the angelic realm and help people in carrying the best with what they're feeling that is deeper and asking for their attention. Here we talk about spiritual growth, angelic guidance, and how to reconnect with themselves to enjoy the present, using angelic guidance and support for healing, clarity in your everyday life. Now, the archangel that I work with closely for this topic is Archangel Sandalphon, because I was wanting to change and I just didn't know how. I felt stuck. I felt tired. And I would often ask for help, and that's the key, is for the angelic realm to work with us. We have to ask. And Archangel Sandalphon works in the physical world and sending our needs up into the spiritual realm. And what Archangel does, it gives you a grounding of energy so you can physically be connected within your body. And a lot of times that might be going outside or just taking that moment and pause to fill our cup up. And it's just like taking slow breaths to come in. A method that I like to use is called the square breathing technique. You breathe through your nose for 4, hold for 4, and slowly exhale for 8. And we can do that right now. So take a breath through your nose, hold for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and slowly exhale for 8. Now the impulse that you want to do is just release. But by forcing yourself to slow down, it gets your body and rhythm back in motion. And you just don't want to exhaust because it gets you to connect with your body. And you want to do this completion. I usually say about 4 or 5 times to just help you regulate and get present. Because what that does is our mind often goes always thinking like, what if, and if things don't work out, and it almost paralyzes us from going into overwhelm, or our body's going to overwhelm, and it paralyzes us because we're either too much in the future or too much in the past, but we're not present. And that's the key. You need to be present in order to change. So if you liked that method or want to get to know your guardian angel, I have created a free meditation of Meet Your Guardian Angels, and this is to help you to get that rest and feel supported for the rest of your life. Now, in the next video, we'll talk about something many people struggle with, including myself, is giving themselves permission to pause without guilt. With gratitude and blessings, have a great day.